Now the third question. Why did the water table go down? Why did the water table go down? You check the answer. The water table went down because of a lot of underground water is drawn out for humans and for construction work. So the roots of the trees actually go down deep into the soil, and from there they absorb the water and the nutrients. Okay. So most of the trees actually use the water that is available below the earth. But what do? Yeah, we dig wells, bore wells, and we pull out maximum water from the depths of the soil, isn't it? Yes. See, the water table went down because a lot of underground water is drawn out for humans and for the construction work. For our consumptions and then for the constructions, we need a lot of water and we are taking the maximum water out of the earth. So because of these things, what happened? Yes, the water table level went down. Right? Now the next question. That's a sad news. What was the sad news for the trees? So as they were discussing there, something happened. They came across some news and that was a sad news. So what was that? The sad news was that some people are planning to build a multi-storied apartment and a highway cutting down the forest. So the birds and the butterflies, they brought the news. And what was the news? Some people are planning to cut the forest down and build a multi-storied apartment and a highway through the forest. So if you want to construct a highway, a very good amount of land is required, and for that, so many trees have to be cut off. If they want to construct a multi-storied apartment, again, the trees have to be cleared, the land has to be made perfect, isn't it? So, the sad news was that some people are planning to construct a multi-storied apartment and a highway through the forest, for which they have to cut a lot of trees, right? So we will read these two questions also once again. Third question, why did the water table go down? The water table went down because a lot of underground water is drawn out for humans and for the construction work. That's a sad news. What was the sad news for the trees? The sad news was that some people are planning to build a multi-storied apartment and a highway cutting down the forest. Right? So now I will keep the screen the same for another minute so that you can read it yourself. So now we have come to the fifth question. Name any two activities that people enjoyed doing in the green forest. So people do enjoy some things that we do in the green forest, isn't it? So what are they? The answer, nature walks and picnics are the two activities that people enjoyed doing in the green forest. We would like to go to the forest and take a walk around the forest, within the forest itself. We enjoy doing such kinds of things. And we do love picnics. During the weekends or during holidays, all the family members will go to a very beautiful spot, a naturally beautiful spot near a forest or near the riverside and spend a day over there, right? So these are some kind of activities. What are they? Nature walks and picnics are two activities that the people enjoyed doing in the green forest, right? Okay, next question. Why did the environmentalists want to save the green forest? Right, two reasons. So we saw as the trees were talking, they got a bad news that the more trees are going to be cut. And there is to have a multi-storied apartment and a highway there came some other people who were actually talking for the sake of the forest, right? So, they are called environmentalists. Why did they want to save the green forest? What is the answer? The environmentalists want to save the green forest as they are beautiful and are important for humans and animals to survive. So, environmentalists have already understood the importance of the forest. Okay, they are very beautiful. The green forests are very beautiful and are important for the humans and animals to survive. If there are no plants, no trees, no oxygen, isn't it? Then no animals, no human beings, nothing. So these people, the environmentalists, have actually understood the importance of these plants and how beautiful they are and the need by which they have to be preserved, they have to be protected, right? And that is why they want to save the forest. Okay, so now two more questions have come over here. We will read these questions once again. Name any two activities that the people enjoyed doing in the green forest. A nature walk and picnics are the two activities that the people enjoyed doing in the green forest. Sixth question. Why did the environmentalists want to save the green forest? Write two reasons. The environmentalists want to save the green forest as they are very beautiful and are important for humans and animals to survive. Clear? So now I will keep this screen for another minute so that you can read these two questions also, and then we will go on to the next question. Okay, now the seventh question. Why were the trees happy at the end of the play? So at the end, the trees in this magical forest were very happy, no? Why were they happy? You'll check the answer. The trees were happy at the end of the play as the green forest would not be cut down. So there came some people to cut down the trees and build a new multi-story apartment and a highway. But the environmentalists also came there. They argued for the sake of the green forest, understanding the importance of this green forest, and they made the people, change their decision, right? So the plan to cut the green forest and establish the new building and the roads were that has brought to an end. Okay, so there were no more plans to cut the trees and construct an apartment or a road over there. So the trees in the green forest were very happy. Now, do you think that trees are truly our friends? Why should we support the environmentalists? Give two reasons in support of your answer. So, do you think the trees are our friends? Why we should protect the trees? What's your opinion on that? See? Yes, trees are truly our friends. They provide oxygen for breathing and they maintain water level in the earth. They clean the pollution in the air. Environmentalists want to protect the environment by obstructing, cutting down the trees, etc. So we should support the environmentalists. Obviously, trees are our friends. See, what are the things they do for us? They give us a food, they give us a shelter, they give us a cool breeze, they give us a shade. They are used for different types of purposes, and they provide oxygen for breathing and maintain water level also. Okay, so if there are more trees during rain, what happens is the trees will stop the force of the rain and it will make them drop by drop to reach on the earth. Okay, As they are not in a great force and as they are coming in very small quantities, it's easy for earth to absorb the water. If the earth absorbs the water, this water will go down and join the underwater resources. But if the water the raindrops directly falls on the earth, it's actually falling at a great speed and it will not go down into the earth. It will simply flow off into the drainage. Okay, so the trees help to maintain the water level. They clean the pollution in the air by absorbing carbon dioxide and all. Right? So there are a lot of advantages for us with the trees. Now, environmentalists want to protect the environment by obstructing, cutting down the trees, etc. So, environmentalists are actually against cutting the trees and establishing new constructions, and they actually argue to plant more trees and plants as well. So we should support the environmentalists. Trees are great friends for us. Trees are of very much use for us. So environmentalists are actually arguing for the sake of the trees, and we should support the environmentalists. Okay. So these are the last two questions. I will read these questions once again, and then I will let you have the time to read the questions and answers. Why were the trees happy at the end of the play? The trees were very happy at the end of the play, as the green forest would not be cut down. Last one. Do you think that the trees are truly our friends? Why should we support the environmentalists? Give two reasons in support of our answer. Yes, trees are truly our friends. They provide oxygen for breathing and maintain water level in the earth. They clean the pollution in the air. Environmentalists want to protect the environment by obstructing, cutting down the trees, etc. So, we should support the environmentalists. Right? So, now I will keep the screen the same for another minute so that you will have some time to look at the trees. Look at these question answers. HOTS. HOTS means high order thinking section. What would you like to do for your neighborhood in order to save it from air pollution, sound pollution and water pollution? Suggest at least 3 solutions. So we, especially those who live in the cities, have all these 3 pollutions: water pollution, sound pollution and air pollution. Okay, so as to reduce these kinds of pollutions, what can you do in your neighborhood? What can we do? I would like to grow more plants. I would like to grow more plants in the surroundings to save them from air pollution. If we plant more trees, air pollution will bring down. Second, I would like to minimize producing sound to save from the sound pollution. Okay, I would like to produce minimum sound. We should not make a large sound and all, so that the sound pollution can be reduced. I would like to keep the garbage only in the dustbins to save from water pollution. So I won't throw the garbage into the drain or road or something like that, but I will keep the garbage in the garbage bin itself. Okay, the waste bin itself, so that these waste will not get mixed up with the water and cause water pollutions. Right? So these are the 3 things that we could do. Water. I would like to grow more plants in the surroundings to save the earth from air pollution. It can also make the environment, the neighborhood, beautiful as well. Second, I would like to minimize producing sound so as to save it from the sound pollution. If we reduce the amount of sound that we make, obviously sound pollution can be brought under control. I would like to keep the garbage only in the dustbins to save from water pollution. If we keep the garbage in the garbage bin instead of throwing it here and there, definitely water pollution also can be brought under control, right? So now I'll keep the screen the same for another minute for you so that you can read and read both the question and the answers once again yourself.